This is Virgil Ortiz, and you're watching REED-BBS.
REED-BBS. BBS. Bam. Whoa, bam. Bam. Bam Rodriguez. Jesse. Bam Rodriguez. He does it again. He improves to 20 wins. 12 KOs now, I believe. 12 or 13. With a brilliant stoppage of Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, Juan Francisco Estrada, Gallo. If you don't fuck with lower weights, that's your business. But it's to the point now, if you view a pound for pound list and you see the name Bam Rodriguez and you get to roll in your eyes and shit, and on this, hey, this little guy, why you on the list? No, you're missing out, bruh. You're missing out. Not only is Bam top 10 pound for pound, top 10 pound for pound in the world, not only is he top 10, motherfucker might be closer to the top 5. After a performance like that, against a fighter the caliber of that, we're moving closer, top 7, maybe top 5. Y'all better stop tripping on these lower weights. But I digress. The performance. It was about bounce. It was about wiggle, athleticism. Bam had that in spades. He had, in addition to his youth, he had the bounce, the wiggle, the athleticism. He was the sharper, crisper fighter. And he fought and performed with a chip on his shoulder. He wanted this one a little bit extra. Just all the pound for pound level shit that I be looking for right off the gate, right off the bat. Bam won the lead foot battle. He's a southpaw. Gallo's ortho. Bam made sure that more times than not, his lead foot was on the outside, which gave him the trajectory for his power hand to get there first, and for his right hand to get there. It was classic shit. The feints. He had Gallo biting on every feint as early as round 2. Round 2, biting on every feint. And feints, that's just as much anxiety on a fighter, as much to worry about as actual punches. So now every time he moves and flicks at you and feints and does the slightest bit of movement, you're occupied and you're like, It heightens that level of anxiety a fighter has when he's in the ring. You're already cautious, you're already on alert. He's just adding to that for you. The hybrid punches that Bam had a lot of success with. The left hook, uppercut, call it a hooker cut. I've heard here in Texas, some of my brothers, we call it a upper mahook. Either way, it was very effective, and Bam utilized the shit out of it all fight. His feet work, not footwork, but feet work. Bam's got that Lomachenko level feet work, and he pivots, not just to pivot and look all cute shit, but for punching position. He hooked off a spin, he spun, and then he hooked off the spin with like a right hook, I believe, and he hurt Gallo for the first time in the fight in the 3rd round. He blinded Gallo to the shot by spinning. It was purposeful movement from Bam. Everything he does is for a reason. There ain't no wasted motion or movement, all these tweaks and shit. No, Bam's a fighter. All the while in the fight, he's giving off subtle body work, just touching them up, letting them know, hey, I'm here. I'm here downstairs too, bro. I ain't just head hunting. I'm going downstairs too. My man had a hard-ass Detroit Piston-ass jab that he just kept firing, and he was hooking off his jab as well. Double and triple jabs, hooks off the jab. Bam dropped Gallo in the 4th, and I remember during my live stream, thank you to those of you who tuned in. This was my best live stream yet. I'll probably be doing one for the Shakur fight this coming weekend. But again, I digress. On the live stream, I stated prior to the 4th round that Gallo needed to make a stand. So it's kind of funny to me that he subsequently took a fall in the 4th round. He got dropped with a 4-piece combo. Right jab, left uppercut, right jab, left cross. Wop, 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 wop. And it dropped him. Dropped Gallo hard, too. He got up because the knockdown took place in like the final 20 seconds of the fourth round. So he beat the count, and then he made it through the round. Then he got his ass whooped in the fifth, to the point I suggested Gallo's corner consider stopping the fight. But as soon as I said that, Gallo showed and proved why he's a future Hall of Famer, why he got to this point. He dropped Bam in the sixth round. Bam was overconfident, smelling blood, overly aggressive. It was a flash knockdown. Bam got up smiling, but it was a knockdown nonetheless. It was still a knockdown, though. A jab right hand caught Bam pulling straight back for the first knockdown in his career. But aside from that brief, very brief moment, hell, Bam won the rest of round 6 too. And then he folded Gallo in the seventh. Folded him like a lawn chair with a picture-perfect left hook to the body. And it left Gallo on the canvas, writhing in pain, where he was counted out. You don't see many 10 counts no more in boxing. My man was 10 counted. With the same energy, yes, Estrada's 34 years old. He is. But nobody, and I repeat, nobody has done him like this. No one has done him like this. And that's what makes it meaningful. You beat a man in a fashion he's never been beaten before. Not to mention he never been stopped before. But yes, that's just the cherry on top. Nobody dominated Juan Francisco Estrada before. And Jesse, Bam, Rodriguez did just that. In the aftermath, I'm thankful that Bam, while he didn't quite put my dude, my bruh, my Tomodachi, Naoya Inoue, he didn't quite put that talk to rest. But Bam did put it on the back burner where it belongs. There's more than enough business to handle at 115 for now, and then 118. And again, it's already expected that Inoue will move up to 126 by 2025, by next year. So yeah, but let's table that. Let's table that for now. The immediate plan is a immediate rematch with Gallo, who, out of pride, will exercise his rematch clause. I hope he doesn't. It's just going to be more of the same. Gallo will come in better, but so will Bam. Gallo might last a little longer, make it a little tougher for Bam, but Gallo ain't going to beat Bam Rodriguez, man. Gallo, to his credit, he's beaten every man he's faced. All 3 of his prior losses had been avenged, and the Chocolatito loss was avenged 2 times. But he is not going to avenge this loss to Bam. He's just not. He has every right. He deserves a rematch if he wants it. He's a veteran. He's paid his dues. So if he wants that beating, if he wants that work a second time, he'll get it. I just think it's delaying Bam's career just a tad. Because at 115, we got Kazuto Ioka versus Fernando Martinez. They're unifying this coming weekend. And that's on Bam's hit list. That's at the top of Bam's hit list, is the winner of that fight, so they can further unify at super flyweight. But yeah, hopefully Gallo decides he really don't want that rematch. You watch the film of it and then realize, hey man, this young buck just got my number. It's just like that. But either way, get on the bandwagon now, man. Bam, whoa, bam, bam. Bam Rodriguez is a bad motherfucker, y'all. REED-BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Televisión! Red Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.